Boss, we're being contacted by Sheriff Nasseri. Looks like we might have a problem with those Sin hijackers we recently uncovered.
ARES 3-5, a pleasure. I hate to bother you, especially about an issue we thought was already dead and buried, but problems have a way of resurrecting these days. Another murder has happened in Sertao. It matches the profile we built for the previous Sin hijacker murders. The ones where the rogue Black Hats were manipulating citizens through Sin. Since you're the one who handled this before, I figured I should ask for your assistance. You mind heading to the crime scene and seeing what you can find?
Sheriff, I'm transmitting to you. You see this?
This looks like the same killer, all right.
I'm detecting the same strangle marks as last time. This time, though, there's more debris scattered around. Skid marks in the soil. Evidence of a struggle.
Sloppy. Doesn't fit our profile.
Sheriff, you said the suspect we previously apprehended, the civilian. Turner, was it?
Turner Jones, yep.
He's still in custody.
Right here at a holding cell. He's not guilty, though. His family just can't afford bond. He might get out in a few days.
So we might have a copycat on our hands.
Doesn't make sense, though. We didn't publicize the crime. That's usually how copycats get their ideas. This was kept under wraps. Can't be the rogue Black Hats either. You dealt with them last time.
Right. So we're missing something, dead certain. I think we've learned as much as we can learn here, Sheriff.
I'll send a deputy out to hold down the crime scene. I'd suggest you speak with our boy Akinya again, the Black Hats leader. Take the evidence you found with you. If his rogue Black Hats weren't responsible this time, he might be able to give us a lead. Mind paying him a visit? He's a real charmer after all. Loves the attention.
ARES 3-5, once again. Don't think because you've helped us in the past that you can just come here whenever you want. That being said, I take it this isn't a pleasure visit.
Correct. We've got another murder on our hands. Similar to the ones perpetrated by your rogue blackheads. Sloppier though. Looks like a copycat.
You're in luck then. I don't know anything about the murder, but I've had some of my colleagues do a bit of research since last we spoke. It seems our rogue members used a specific bandwidth to access people's scene and hijack them. It's the same bandwidth of frequencies that neural impulses utilize. We can locate the carrier signal and trace it back to its origin. I can mark your scene, if your operator wouldn't mind.
By all means. Just remember, I'm watching.
Shoot. And there you go, all done. That SIN pulse should allow you to track the origins of the SIN hijacker. No thanks necessary. Just doing my part, helping with the greater cause and all that. Just follow the signal, and it should lead you straight to the SIN hijacker. I'd hurry though. It'll only work so long as he's transmitting.
What? Who are you? How did you find me?
We tracked you to this location. You need to put your equipment down so we can talk. Have you been hijacking civilians since?
No! Oh god! I knew something like this would happen! It's all wrong! All wrong! Get out of here!
Damn it! So much for talking. Protect yourself, boss. It doesn't look like he listened to reason. Sheriff Nasseri, we apprehended the SIN hijacker. He turned aggressive and we had to defend ourselves.
Well, if he's guilty, you just saved me some paperwork. What have you found?
I'm running his DNA. Hold on a minute. He's part of the Accord? Private Klein, 1st Division, 2nd Brigade. An electronics expert. Recently recruited. Nothing remarkable, straight last service record. What is going on here?
Looks like he didn't know as much as Akinya's boys. Did some sloppy work. Let himself get tracked. I'd bet he's a backup for our rogue black hats. Choice number 2.
The right blend of knowledgeable, but inexperienced.
Yep, he was being used, I guarantee it. And like that, no way he struck out on his own. Any idea why one of the Accord would be involved in this kind of thing?
We have to start with his commanding officer. Looks like Colonel Hevel. Counterintelligence, mid-level. Disturbing psych profile. Violent, immoral, unnecessarily cruel.
Sounds like a sociopath to me. Great choice for a commanding officer.
Accord Command, this is ARES 3-5. Are you getting this?
Affirmative. We'll need to conduct a formal investigation. But until then, we're authorizing you to place Colonel Havel under arrest.
Roger, Command. If Colonel Hevel is involved, then that means he potentially had dealings with those rogue blackheads.
Looks like this is out of my jurisdiction. Good thing, too. The holding cells are getting full. Need to get to work over here.
Thanks for letting us know about this, Sheriff Nasser. We'll handle things from here.
Much obliged. Keep me posted.
Sending you Hevel's location post. Turns out he's the Accord's sub-director of counterintelligence in Sertao.
Hope you don't mind a bit of friendly advice. Keep things impersonal. It's never easy confronting one of your own. Best do it by the book, if you get my drift.
I knew it was only a matter of time. I assume you're here for me.
We have evidence that implicates you in a conspiracy to contract a group of rogue blackheads to develop SIN hijacking technology. By the authority of Accord Command, we are hereby placing you under arrest.
Damn. I knew Klein couldn't handle things, but there was no other choice, really. Thwarted by a bunch of hacker kids. Funny. You. A grunt.
It's true then? You're admitting to working with SIN hijackers?
It's not a crime if nothing wrong was done. It's not a crime at all, in fact. Legalities are nonsense. Do you think we're beholden to any rules at all in the intelligence community? It's a free-for-all. Those black hats were the perfect ones to develop that technology.
What? Do you even hear yourself, Colonel? You're saying you contracted the murder of civilians, the people we're supposed to be protecting.
Sacrifices. It's simple. A handful of civilians now for thousands later. I see intel all day, every day. In the end, it's all numbers. There's only one conclusion. The Chosen are too strong. We have to lose the present to save the future. Use the tools we have, including Sin.
Doom! No, I'm just kidding. I just want to party.
Do you know how many bombs we could have pulled off with that Sin hijacking tech? Assassins everywhere. Chosen commanders dropping left and right. The snake, its head cut. Use the civilians. Flesh shields. They'll save us in the end. What does it matter? What use are these civilians anyway? They're a drain. They consume everything and contribute nothing.
Ah! Doom! No, I'm just kidding. I just want to party.
What in the... I can't believe I'm hearing this. You're a monster.
You'd thank a monster if it saved your life, soldier. Look, let's get on with why you're here. I'm tired.
We're placing you under arrest. You will be escorted to the Tecumseh Air Base, where you will await an appropriate trial.
Politics. How predictable.
Command, we have Colonel Hevel in custody and en route to the Tecumseh Air Base.
Understood. We'll be ready to receive him.
You know they don't care about you, right?
What?
You're just like the civilians. Data on screens. No blood, no breath, no warmth. Just a tool. A mobilized weapon. A hammer that
that shoots.
We still have to take Colonel Hevel into custody, boss. Let's get on it.
Got one.
An ambush! Boss, defend yourself! Manji-san, this bastard!
Ares 3-5, this is Command. Pursue Colonel Havel and take him into custody. Use whatever force you deem necessary. We've locked onto his SIN and are transmitting the coordinates. The signal is sketchy, though. He's trying to jam it.
Roger, Command. We're in pursuit. Didn't think of everything, did you, Hevel? Boss, we have to apprehend Hevel before he gets too far and his SIN signal bad. Time to finish this. Get to Hevel's location and apprehend him. You can try talking, but I doubt he'll listen.
Couldn't leave me alone, could you, Ares 3-5?
Colonel Hevel, we're taking you into custody one way or the other.
Ha! I don't think so, little one. I will not make this easy for you.
Got a kill. One.
Foolish. You'll see it like I do. One day. Once the war with the Chosen rages on, you'll have nowhere to turn but desperation. I can see that future. I was trying to win this fight before we reached that point.
Command, we have Colonel Havel in custody. What are your orders?
Excellent work, 3-5. There's a squad incoming to pick him up. We have a lock on his position now. He won't be getting away.
I won't be going anywhere, Command. I won't be going anywhere, Command. Don't you worry. There's no point. You're all too stupid to save. ARES 3-5 can trot along.
Enjoy prison, Colonel.
Good work, 3-5. Colonel Haverhill represents a fractious perspective, one that divides the Accord. You did well apprehending him.
Thank you, Command. Havel said some things that don't settle well with me. Data and numbers, that sort of thing. About us being expendable.
War gives us rules, and in the end, we fulfill those rules. That's all you have to be concerned with. You and 3-5 both.
Boss, we're getting reports of a dangerous presence outside of Dredge that may have made it up here to the Crown. Seems to be eluding local authorities. Looks like there was a fight in a gambling hall in Dredge. Someone was running some serious sin hacks and broke the bank, then managed to kill half a dozen guards. I've got Sheriff Nasseri on the line with more.
ARES 3-5, this is the Sheriff. It appears our perp's got some custom sin hacks installed. They all but ensure he'll win any game thrown at him. He's got them pretty well masked, so we didn't catch him until it was too late. Reports are sketchy. Witnesses say their sin freaked out. Others say the air kind of warped around him. Either way, consider this person to be armed and dangerous. Find him and bring him in, dead or alive.
Him, and we were giving everything we had. This is no ordinary gambler, that's for sure. He was manipulating sin somehow, bending it to his will.
I have come to slake my thirst. Which of you will be first?
We might need some help with this one. Much as I hate to admit it, that sin hacker, Dr. Delacroix, might be our best bet. I'll contact him now.
ARES 3-5! Return to the good doctor so soon? Can't say I blame you. My services are quite in demand these days. I heard about what happened in the gambling hall, and not too surprised, really. It sounds like that man was overloaded with hacks and mods and spices. You name it, he did it. Of course, I know who he was, but that's beside the point. What he is what's troubling. I'm going to have to fashion a new sin hack just for you, if you're going to be able to match him in combat. Free of charge, of course. Can't have rogue tweakers mucking up my business. I'll need some materials for this. Here's the list. Get out there, collect what I need, and make your way back here so we can be rid of the gambler.
I might be checking out soon.
ARES 3-5? You've got to get the materials I need to build your custom sin hack. This is serious business, you know. So you know what this is all about, don't you? Our perp, we'll call him Gerald, shall we? Has just the right cocktail of hacks brewing inside of him. They've intertwined with his neural network and created what I emergent intelligence. Lethal transhuman. Quite the mind, quite the powers. Now, no reason to be scared, is there? You've got to get the materials I need to build your custom sin hack. This is serious business, you know. Excellent work. That covers about half of the materials I need. Keep this up and we'll have Gerard under wraps in no time. Here are the coordinates for the rest of the materials I need. Chop chop! The longer our perpetrator is out there, the stronger he becomes.
Checking out soon.
Wonderful! That should do it for the materials I need. This is no small undertaking. Head to my location with those materials and I'll install your custom scene hack. I just happen to have a schematic for the hack already prepared. It'll have a natural decay rate, so you'll have to hustle and confront our gambler as soon as possible.
This strikes me as a bit dangerous, boss. But I don't really see any other option. There's no way we can take down that gambler without help.
Well, ARES 3-5 in the flesh. Too bad no amount of flesh or muscle is going to win this one for you, is it? What does it say about the state of the world when brute force can't win you every fight?
Doctor, let's do on task, shall we?
Oh, there she is. The boring one. Fine, pass along the materials you collected and I'll get to work. bit of this, a little of that, and... mwah, there we go! You feel that? Your neural load capacity is expanded by 10 times. It won't last forever, but this modification will allow you to find the gambler in his own space. Get close, and he will grab you with any other item. Your friend the gambler should be stunned long enough for you to make your move. Oh, and because of his rather unique SIN signature, I was able to track our gambler friend's location. It's on your SIN. You're welcome.
There he is! Use your synhack, now!
Well, he was a nasty one, wasn't he? No more hacks for you, Gerald. No more hacks indeed.
Excellent work, 3-5. I'm sorry we couldn't take him alive, but there was no choice with that one. Not sure about the company you're keeping, but that can't be helped, I suppose.
All too happy to lend my services, Sheriff. Next time won't be quite so free of charge, however. You'll do well to remember that.
Seems we owe Dr. Delacroix a debt of gratitude. Too bad he probably gave our perp the synhacks to begin with.
Hello, ARES 3-5. I have more work for you, if you want it. Now, you don't need to stop by here before you head out this time. I'd just like you to go out and check on 3 of my dwarf harvesters. I'll send you the locations, and you bring me back my Christide.
Our first harvester is just ahead through 5. All right, let's get moving. I've marked the second harvester on your scene. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, let's keep going. It looks like all that crystite is starting to weigh you down. Let's get to this last harvester and get it over with. Heads up. Looks like you've got trouble, boss. Heads up. Looks like you've got trouble, boss.
Need some healing.
You've got more company.
That's right.
Good job.
That's real great. I'm glad to hear it. I think you and I are gonna have a great time working with each other on this kind of job.
It's kinda grunt work. Why don't you just hire one of your other guys to pick it up?
Because I need someone I can trust. I think you'd appreciate that our relationship has reached that kind of level. Now, you get your tush back here. I got your payment waiting for you.
We're back with your delivery, Cognac.
Here's your payment, Cupcake. As always, it is a sincere pleasure doing business with you.